Like me, most of us are in search of a better life and ways to improve the lives of those around us. Some of us are motivated in different ways, but we can all follow the same changes to improve our life for the better. Whether you are in the middle of a midlife crisis, difficult relationship, or struggling to grow as an individual, we have got you covered. In this video, we will be revealing the 10 small changes that will improve your life. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for more videos on self-improvement. Number 10. Be more mindful. It becomes increasingly harder to recognize the good in our lives if we're constantly chasing something bigger and better. It's critical to enjoy the simple things in life, whether that be cooking, reading, or taking the time to enjoy nature. Be mindful of others around you and appreciate what you have rather than what you don't have. It's easy to get caught up in wishing for the tomorrow without appreciating what you have today. Try to understand other people's point of view and be content in your own feelings without becoming overly reactive or overwhelmed. Being mindful of your actions will make you more accountable as an individual and improve your overall well-being. Number 9. Single tasking. When we put together a to-do list, getting through it can be a daunting task. The temptation is to tackle the list from top to bottom in order to get through it all at once. If you think multitasking makes you super productive, I am afraid you are wrong. According to a study found in Journal of Experimental Psychology, Human Perception and Performance, productivity is reduced by 40% when we attempt to tackle multiple tasks at once. That's why it's very important to break up your to-do list into sections and focus on completing one single task well. This is known as single tasking. While this may seem fairly straightforward, single tasking is often overlooked and is a key factor to improving your everyday life. Number 8. Try journaling. When was the last time any of us kept a diary of sorts? Journaling is one of those things which can become one of your most powerful habits if done right. According to a social psychologist at the University of Texas, keeping a journal helps to organize an event in our mind and make sense of perhaps any trauma. When we do that, a ton of good things follow, such as our working memory improves, since our brains are freed from the job of processing that experience, and we sleep better. Like any other small change, journaling is a habit that settles well into other areas of your life. The main goal of keeping a journal is to help you in achieving clarity and what you truly feel on the inside. We sometimes want one thing. However, daily life and its distractions can deviate you from course. Keeping a journal and setting goals can help you maintain your ambitions and are a constant reminder of your purpose in life. Have you ever kept a journal, and does it help you in day-to-day life? Comment down below and let us know how this has helped improve your life. Number 7. Spend time alone. This cannot be stressed enough. There is a whole temple within everyone, and sometimes it is important to explore it alone. Time alone allows you to recharge and reset the mind. It lets you take a break from all the hustle and bustle of daily life and gives you time to reflect on what is most important to you. If you are not convinced, maybe science will do it for you. Julie Bowker, associate professor at the University of Buffalo, conducted a detailed research wherein she drew the conclusion that there are immense positive side effects to withdrawal, that is, you being you alone in your temple. One of the gained benefits is that of creativity. Your brain on its own can ascend into something called metacognition, which is the ability to think outside of your own bubble and social life, opening a whole new process of new ideas. How incredible is that? Number 6. Don't overcommit. It goes without saying that a little too much of anything isn't good. Setting goals that are too hard to achieve to the point that it upsets you when you cannot do them right is just exhausting. According to the American Psychological Association, We tend to overcommit because we keep thinking we will have more time in the future to do something, even if at the moment we cannot do it. It can become an overzealous cycle of never-ending work and nuisance to keep saying yes to more jobs when your previous work is not yet completed. It can become an addiction, so to say. An addiction of overcommitting. Doing so leaves very little time for yourself, leading to an even poorer lifestyle. So it is time to stop being a yes man and to take one thing at a time and only commit to what you can do easily in the present moment. Number 5, manage your food. It's crazy that so many people are confused by the real definition and reality of healthy. There's a lot of confusion out there when it comes to all the diets and what is best for us. However, there is no denying that eating a pizza every day is not a healthy option. According to the research conducted in 2016 titled Appetite, researchers found that diets with a high glycemic load may be the reason behind your never-ending mood swings that refuse to let you be fully content. A high glycemic load may trigger increased symptoms of depression and fatigue. A diet with a high glycemic load includes refined carbohydrates, such as those found in soft drinks you love, cakes you crave, white bread, and biscuits you grab every other day. Vegetables, whole fruit, and whole grains have a lower glycemic load. So there you have it, folks. Eating healthier truly is the key to an improved lifestyle. Number 4, plan out your meals. Many of us live a hectic life during the week. A simple yet effective way of improving our routine in daily life is prepping your meals for the week ahead. This usually frees up some time after work or during lunch to partake in exercise or spending some time with the family. This leads to a more balanced lifestyle. It is a small step you can try to improve your life. Write up a meal plan and stick it up on your fridge for the week ahead, and you'll know exactly what is organized for every meal, so you don't have to stress and spend your mental energy about what you will cook and have to find something last minute. Best of all, having a meal plan helps you save money. How? Well, it prevents you from throwing out ingredients you forgot you had in the fridge. You can create meal plans that specifically allow you to use up whatever you know you already have in your pantry. Number 3, start a side hustle. Many of us work for an employer and are paid for the work we do in exchange for time. Like me, I was never satisfied with my hourly rate, and I was always looking for a way to increase my income. As life becomes more expensive by the day, many of us are turning to side hustles to earn that extra income alongside our primary job. You might be thinking, what is a side hustle? A side hustle is a means to an end. A side hustle is any type of employment one may take on in addition to one's full-time job. It is generally freelance or skill-based work in nature, providing a supplemental income addition when things begin to get a little too expensive for you. For some, it is even a hobby. The thing about a side hustle is that it doesn't have to stay on the sideline. You can have multiple side hustles on the go, generating you different levels of income. Who would want a side hustle, right? Some people have them to achieve some creative fulfillment, and others because their expenditure exceeds primary income. The fantastic thing about a side hustle is that you can use your hobby to diversify your income and potentially a full-time job. Identify what skills you can offer to someone, whether it be website design, graphic design, IT consulting, or even script writing. The opportunities are endless. So if you have certain skills which other people might need, post your services on freelance websites like Fiverr or Upwork and let the money roll in. Number 2, learn to save money. Don't we all wish our schools taught us important things like paying our taxes, budgeting, and maybe how to side hustle? Financial stress is something that sucks the happiness out of all of us, but don't fret. Educate yourself on how to save that buck. Do you find yourself often eating out? Try to limit yourself to eating out once a month, as hard as it sounds. Do you take commutes to walkable distances? Maybe it is time to start living a little healthy and walk or cycle to your destination, all the while saving a whole month of expense. If it is hard to keep track of your money, try a financial planner. You can also find financial specialists on Fiverr and Upwork, which can help you reach your goals. And finally, number 1, stop comparing yourself to others. Comparing yourself to others is dangerously damaging. There is no point losing sleep over what others have and what you don't, because in reality, there will always be someone who has a better life. But what exactly can you do to stop this comparing war? According to Psychology Today, the best way to deal with this is using this comparison as your own source of motivation. But you must consider what comparison is healthy or not. For example, you see your mother and you probably think she is amazing and kind and perhaps you wish to be like her. Pay attention to these precious inspirations rather than something spiteful or materialistic. Don't forget that when we focus on other people, we lose time that we could otherwise invest in ourselves. We don't grow green grass by focusing on our neighbor's garden. We do it by nurturing our own. So instead of wasting time comparing your path to someone else's, spend it investing, creating, and caring for your own. If you like this video and are about to turn your life around, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more content on self-improvement. Until next time.